Hi guys, how you doing? I am SugiKhan as always, and today I'm going to give you a bit of a first look into Master X Master, which is a Korean MOBA and is currently on closed alpha on Europe and North America. And this is a game that I've been hyping quite a lot on the channel on my previous videos on Vlogs and the MOBA 2016 and other ones. And usually my hypings have been pretty, my predictions have been really dead on. Except for Core Masters, but that was really the failure of the developers and publishers. However, the Master X Master is behind NSoft, which is of course the publisher of Willstar, Lineage, Blade and Soul, and other type of MMOs. And the Master X Master concept is actually to have a lot of NSoft characters. So you have characters from Willstar, Guild Wars, Lineage, and some of these characters are taken from those games. And then you have Master X Master unique original characters. And you may ask, what makes Master X Master different from, like, for example, League of Legends or other MOBAs out there? Is it any unique? Well, it is. Not only it uses WASD movement, WASD, which is rather refreshing. It's not a totally new thing. It has been used in a couple of MOBAs like Bloodline Champions and upcoming Battlerite, and I can't think of anyone else right now, but I know there has been a few of them. The second thing is it uses this sort of a tag system. So the tag system lets you switch the character between the game, kind of like in Overwatch, but this is in the middle of the battle. You don't have to be in base or anything. You can change your character like snap. It changes it. And this gives you like ability to pick a 1 melee character or 1 ranged character and change your laning phase and change your playstyle and all of that. And each of the characters don't share the same health, so if one is like 10%, you can change to the other character which has more health. And that is a rather cool system. The third thing, which is probably the biggest one that makes it totally different from other MOBAs out there, is that it has PvE. So you have single player missions, you have party missions where you complete dungeons, you complete bosses, and you will get loot. And loot can be used in many different things. You can build up weapons. You're able to choose a different weapon pieces for each character that you buy in the game. For example, one may increase your damage, one may increase your guns or swords range, and etc. And you have this sort of a node system which is somewhat comparable to rune system in League of Legends. I haven't looked into that too much because this is so a first look video. I will do a first impressions and then I will do a full review on the game later on. But the Master X Master has a lot of content. It also uses this sort of a classical MMO lobby. So you have this lobby where a lot of players are. You're able to talk and you're able to, roam around with your character and talk with people. You're also able to create guilds in the game and have guild fights. You have different game modes. You have 3v3 arena mode. You have the 5v5, which there is no footage on this video, but it exists. That's the main mode. And I think that is not currently available right now, or I wasn't able to find it. But there is a lot of different maps on the game. I haven't seen any other MOBA with so many maps on the game. This includes the PvE and the PvP. There is also mini games, which are this sort of like if you have played in Warcraft 3, like Run Kitty Run or Escape from Gay Space. So this type of like a puzzle, like mazes essentially, where you dodge whatever rocks and stuff like that. So essentially you have the puzzle mode. You have tons of stuff in this game. The music is rather good. I think the tracks really stand out because usually a lot of the MOBAs have very standard boring music, and I think the music stands out. There are a few, at least one dubstep song which kind of irritated me a bit, but other than that I think the other songs were really decent. There is also a story in the game. Once you go throughout the missions, there will be dialogue with this sort of a leader which will give you like a briefing on the mission and tell you what the mission is about. So in terms of storytelling, this game has a pretty fucking significant like play on that. I haven't really seen another game really dedicated this much other than Dawngate, and I think that is a very positive thing to see. I mean, some of these games like Dota 2 and League of Legends have really good lore on them. They have been just historically really bad, like bringing that to the player. You know, a lot of people don't like to read external text pages of lore. I think sometimes they want represented to them in this sort of a dialogue. There are a lot of good tutorials also in the game. The graphics are really neat. The game seems rather optimized too. I didn't have any lag spikes or, you know, FPS drops. It has a lot of different graphical supports, for example FPS cap, which you can alter. And this is a game that I am looking to invest a lot of the time, because not only I see this game being a really potential, now that League is doing really badly and other games are getting kind of old, I think it could be top 5 game, depending on how NSoft will, you know, perform with this game. But I think there's a lot of potential on it. You have a lot of money and stuff in terms of promotion. A lot of people have been brought in, like Divers, Angry Joy, Voyboy. A lot of people have been invaded on this tournament that happened on Esports Arena and all that. And I see this as a rising esport, and you know, definitely making more content out of it. So if you're gonna be playing yourself that game, definitely subscribe to me. You must. If you want to see fucking awesome content, just subscribe to me. And I will be making more videos, as I said. And first impressions will be coming out later, which will be more in-depth look into the game and how it works and all that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers.